come up and say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, our best man!
Well, obviously, honored to be here tonight with everyone. I know so many people have traveled from all over. It's so great to have so many good friends, family who have traveled from all over. I feel a bit badly for the Vanderbilt management staff later because I think it's a little scary, but it's great to have everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank Jen's family, Jen's mom, Grandma Sue, and Marty. I know you played an incredibly important role in Jen's life, and it's so great to unite the families tonight and celebrate this wonderful occasion. So welcome, and it's great to be here. Secondly, I would like to thank my mom and dad and Susan and Richard for, you guys have done so much for us over the years. I know Joe, Emer, and I are incredibly grateful, so it's great to have you here tonight, and it's great to And then lastly, I think the family from Ireland, Joko, Eilish, Alva, and all the others, Tom, Lee, Emer. I know you guys, gave up a lot to come over here. Don Bain from Canada, Marty from Toronto. So it's great. Everyone has traveled. It's such a long distance to be here, and it's just, I know Joe and Jen are incredibly appreciative. I'm incredibly appreciative, and it's just great to have you here. So, when Joey D asked me to be best man, I wasn't that surprised. After all, I am the only brother, but so I would have been pretty upset if I wasn't the best man. But honestly, it was an honor, and it really prompted me to think back to my relationship with Joey D over the past 29 years. And a lot of memories sort of stewed up there. I know, Joe has been a great brother, best friend, mentor, role model. Well, the role model is a little fuzzy. He was nicknamed the Horse at a father-son golf tournament in Ireland because he's the only lad they've seen in Ireland who can fall asleep standing up. With that being said, I know I can speak for Emer. Joe's been an incredible brother, and he's always there through thick and thin. And I want to give you a couple examples of that. So, when I was in 7th grade, after a grueling 4-day tryout, I had failed to make the Belmont Hill golf team. Joey D comes up to me, don't worry about it. He gets onto the horn to Justin Monahan, who's there tonight, Judge, who was the captain of the team at the time, and he says, Judge, you gotta have another round. You gotta have another round, because Connie D should be on the team. So anyways, after, Joey D doing some convincing, Judge decides to wipe the slate clean, one final round. I careered it that day and made the team. So, I thank Joe for that. Another time, I was waitlisted at Boston College, and I was crushed. I thought I wanted to follow my idol, Trevor McGill, to Boston College. And I was very disappointed about it. But Joe somehow managed to convince me that Rollins was a very significantly better academic institution. He sold me, I was done, and it was one of the best decisions, or best outcomes that's ever happened to me. One more story on that front is Emer. She came home sulking after receiving a 60 on a calculus test at D. She was all bent out of shape. Joey D takes her out for ice cream and says, Emer, I am so proud of you. You know 60% of the material. How hard can it be to learn the remaining 40%? So with all that, all these sort of brainstorming, reminiscing, there was a couple consistent themes, and that's life lessons that Joe has imparted on me, and that's what I want to share with you guys tonight. The first lesson is integrity. For all of you who know Joe, he's a man of the utmost integrity. had to, pull my hand away from the cookie jar a few times, but to point to one specific story is the golf course. When Joe was in a inter-club match with Dave McClain Jr. against Charles River, they were in a grueling match that came down in the 18th hole. And they caught the head pro at Charles River's son rolling the ball in the rough, cheating. So Joe and Dave collaborated and decided this is not okay. So they decided to throw the lad into the pond. Now, the kid's mom, who was watching from the 18th green, did not appreciate that. But what I can say is, I think it resonated with him, and I know it's resonated with me. It's not okay to cheat in golf. The second, there's only three, I promise. The second, I think, life lesson from Joey D I've learned is friendship. I think from the biggest wedding party in history, I think we had 15 linebackers up there tonight. It's pretty evident that Joey D has an incredible number of very close friends, and it's very evident as I stand up here. As a younger brother, 6 years younger, Joe never hesitated to bring me along, whether it was a Rivers keg party. I think in 8th grade I visited him at Rollins, and he tried to convince a girl that I was a senior. And then, since I've graduated, outings with the Baldwins, Penzas, football games with Fu, Brett Kelly, you name it, everyone here tonight. And I just want to say on that front that I can honestly say everyone here, it's my brother's wedding, but I feel like genuinely is a lot of my best friends tonight as well. So Joe, I thank you for that. I think the last life lesson that I want to highlight that Joe has taught me is if you really want something, go for it. And the first instance I'll highlight is Joey D leaving Equipnet. 6 years ago, Joe decided to venture out on his own and start his own company. And I think I was the first skeptic that was not going to succeed. I had some confidence, but not a lot. But all I have to say is, Joe, incredibly proud. You took the risk, and you've built an incredible company, and it seems like it's continuing to grow. So every time I go on the golf course and put on my Surplus Solutions golf shirt, I'm very proud of my bro. But I think the more important example of going for it is when Joey D met Jennifer. I could tell when he called me, he was giddy on the phone a little bit. He had met a very cute young brunette. Actually, Christopher Mashad shared with me tonight. He decided to change the passcode on his phone, on his computer, to 1985 to commemorate the year that Jen was born. But I could tell this time was different, and Jen was the one. And Jen, I just want to say, I'm so excited to have you as sister. So excited for you guys. I mean, you've been a great companion to Joe, to me, and it's been great. Just as Joe's good buddy in Tampa coined Joe and Jen when they were in Rollins, do and did. Because Jen at the time does go to Rollins, and Joe did go to Rollins. So tonight, they are coined Joe and Jen Dalton, and I want to raise a toast for that.